Hi, Boyd.
Hi.
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So, you're promoting the release of your new DVD, of the new show, Ylvis 3?
Ylvis 3, that's right, yeah, absolutely.
Can I ask you how the show took shape? What was its genesis?
Well, it's funny you should ask. You know, it started, we've done like 2 shows, and we definitely wanted to do something as a third, you know. And it's kind of like this, we just tried to, you know, like, we watched all these movies and thought, is that the direction, or should we do like more a CD kind of thing? And when we went for, no, just let's stick to what we're, I can't say good at, but what we obviously have been doing. So, and we thought, yeah, Ylvis 3 show, yeah.
Now, what's your opinion of the Ylvis brothers as musicians?
They're incredibly talented, and yeah, I mean, yeah, very musical, and
I have to do this. I'm sorry.
yeah.
These answers are quite different than the ones you were expressing out in the hallway before the interview here, where you said that they're sort of mediocre musicians, and if they didn't have professionals, they'd suck. I mean, I don't think that's exactly the quote, but it was.
I mean, they don't have any education like me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm an educated musician.
That's right. You went to the Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts.
That's right. Yeah.
Was that fun?
Yeah, I mean, that was great, and you know, I even met Paul McCartney a couple of times.
Okay. Perhaps I could ask you just like I've asked the others. What's it like working with the Ylvis brothers?
It's a pleasure for me working with those guys, and it's been a really fun time hanging around.
Okay, well, that's not an unexpected answer. Everybody's answered that exactly the same way, almost as if it was written for them. You're the guitarist in the band for Ylvis 3.
Yeah, that's right.
An enjoyable job?
Well, yeah.
You had to think about that.
It's okay.
Okay, good. Yeah. Now, I don't know if it's true, but generally speaking, the drummers are considered the wild men in the band. You know, I'm thinking Keith Moon and these kind of guys. Are you the wild man?
Yeah, of course.
You are? Okay. They also say that you're sort of the joker.
Yeah.
You're always making jokes. For example. Do you have one you could make first now?
Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
it was a joke.
That's good.
Yeah,
I get you. Okay, so you are the joke. Already spoken with your brother, and I was wondering if you might perhaps have a different take on how the show started. What was the origins of Ylvis 3?
Well, it was an ongoing process all from the beginning of. We sort of like wanted to create something new, and as we had already made Ylvis 1 and also the sequel Ylvis 2, we sort of found it natural to actually go for the Ylvis 3.
Yeah, I mean, it worked for Rambo and.
Yeah, I think it's a great name.
Well, what's it like? You know, this will be your 3rd show now, working with your brother Vegard, right?
Yeah.
Are there any sort of like?
Just 2 seconds. Do you know the plane?
No, I was just going to say, do you have any difficulties now that we've been working with him quite closely now for many years? Do you ever get in any trouble?
That's right. 2 seconds.
No worries.
Hi.
I was going to ask you, do you ever have any difficulty? You know, brothers they can sometimes get on each other. I have brothers.
Yeah.
Who sometimes get into
I see.
fist fights and.
Well, that's a totally legitimate question, and it's it's funny you should bring that up. We know where our spaces are, so to say, and we it's like the Gallagher thing. You go on stage, you do your thing, and then you kind of leave. We don't see each other off stage. We don't hang around. We actually don't go to the same dinner parties at our families.
Do you like your brother?
I mean, I don't hate my brother.
Okay.
But if I could choose, there are many people in showbiz I'd rather have as a brother. So,
what sort of relationship do you have to the crew, the people who are backstage? pulling the levers and shifting the scenery and stuff like that. A lot of performers ignore that. They say that's just part of their. But how about you? What would you say is your relationship to the technical staff?
To
the scene, the stage workers, the people who are moving the scenery for you and lifting things and carrying, and you know, do you notice them at all?
Stage worker.
The people who hang the lights and stretch the cables and move the costumes and scenery and set up the equipment and.
No, never.
No? Okay. So, do you know the Ylvis brothers from before, or were you hired in special for this production?
We grew up together, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were sort of the part of the Ylvis posse.
Yeah, I raised both of them in my own way.
You did what? I'm sorry?
I raised...
You raised them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. What do you think of the bass player in your group?
Anders?
Mhm.
Oh, his slap hand technique is awesome.
Mhm.
It's awesome.
What you do is use your thumb,
Mm-hmm.
your index finger.
Yeah.
And you just go like this.
Okay.
Easy.
Easy.
It's quite easy.
Okay, now let's talk about the Ylvis brothers. How would you say your relationship with them is?
On a professional level?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Huh? How about on a personal level?
On a personal level?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. I see. So everything's good.
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't find them either greedy or jealous
Boring?
or boring? No?
No.
No. Okay. Now, do you have any other duties in the show besides playing the piano?
That's the thing. I'm a bit of a what in Norway you call a potato. What do you call it? Jack of all trades.
Oh,
kind
okay,
of
yeah,
thing.
sure. Potato, useful for everything. You
Yeah.
can do anything with it. Oh, I get you. Okay.
So I do a bit of everything. I'm behind the stage. I'm responsible for all the props and the costumes and I'm helping them behind the stage.
Tell me about your favorite song.
In the show or
In general, just
general.
you know, you're a musician. You must have favorite songs.
do you want me to sing it or just?
That'd be great.
I've been a desperate man.
That's it.
That's the first line.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the next line, but
Okay.
it's a Ryan Adams song.
Ryan Adams.
Not Brian.
Okay, not Brian. Okay. It's odd that you only remember the first line of your favorite song.
Yeah, but this is a special situation for me, you know, being in the spotlight.
Oh, okay. There's been some rumors, and I can't reveal my sources, but the rumors say that the Ylvis brothers are a little cheap. They're not really paying people what they're worth.
No.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. But it's not
It's
about
true.
the money. Yeah, it's true.
You
No,
probably,
it's alright.
you weren't supposed to say that, but if it's true, it's true, right? You know, you want to say that you want to, you know, it's true.
Yeah, they're a bit, you know, they're hung up on money. I have to be loyal on this interview, I think.
Oh, okay,
I'd
sure.
rather
But
not,
like I said, we'll just
answer.
edit this stuff out.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about
Yeah.
that. Don't worry about that. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
You can say what you like.
Okay.
You don't really like them, do you?
I mean, it kind of pays the rent for me working
Okay.
with them.
I
So, you know,
So better this than nothing.
yeah,
So they're better than nothing.
better than nothing.
Okay. Now there's sort of a myth about bass players
Mm-hmm.
is that they always get more girls than anybody else.
That's true.
Yeah.
That
Was
is-
there ever any jealousies between the brothers and you because you know the girls are hanging out and going bass player?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so the picture that's emerging now of the Ylvis brothers, according to Lars, who was just in here, the piano player, is that they're greedy, and now you're saying they're jealous. So greedy, jealous. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, except for the questions we didn't get answered, it's been a terrific interview, and I want to thank you very much for being here.
Yeah, thanks too.
Thanks a lot. Okay. Could you do some more of that song?
Huh?
Could you sing some more of that Desperate Man thing?
I've been a desperate man. I've been sheltered by a lonely dream. There's a stranger here, looking back above the bathroom sink.